Flag is up. And they're off and running. Angel is disguised on the inside. That's Hip Parade speeding up on the outside. With Snoopy advancing now to the outside and making up ground on the leaders. They're tightly bunched into the final Angel now with Angel in disguise on the inside. Hip Parade being driven to the finish by Dory Wiseman. Angel in disguise and Jennifer Addis on top as they hit the wire. Angel in disguise. Hip Parade and Snoopy. It's up. And they're off and running. Captain Nemo is raring to go, but he gets away last. Dapple Brown and Alley Cat dueling on the front end. That's Alley Cat with a slight advantage on the extreme outside. Dapple Brown right alongside as they turn for home with Captain Nemo racing in third place. Dapple Brown taking ground on the inside. That's Alley Cat going well on the outside as they battle into the stretch. Alley Cat and Dapple Brown still close on the front end with Captain Nemo trying to make up ground. Dapple Brown on the inside of the running side of with the lead. It's Dapple Brown winning this by a length and a half. Dapple Brown, Alley Cat, and Captain Nemo. Nemo trying to make up ground. Dapple Brown on the inside of the running. And they're off and running. Jay goes to the lead at once. Peas Blossom racing in second place. That's Dylan in third. Pepsi with a lot of ground to make up from the start. Jay now opening up a 10 to 15 length advantage over Peas Blossom. And here comes Pepsi now moving up the challenge for second and moving into second place. It's Jay and Arabella Knox with the lead as they turn for home. Pepsi rallying from last into second position, but has a lot of ground to make up on the leader. That's Jay with the lead. Pepsi racing in second place. Dylan from the far outside racing in third. Under a hand ride at the far is Jay and Arabella Knox winning by at least 15 to 20 lengths. Pepsi racing in second place. Dylan in third and Peas Blossom. Racing in third. They're all in line, and they're off and running. Out in the middle, of course, Southern Light with punch up there. Also, lay laps on the inside, racing in third place. The Sin now moving up on the extreme outside under Matt McCarran to take command. It's Sin with lay laps and punch up Southern Light between horses, tightly bunched. First time around, punch up and Roger Horgan now showing the way. Lay laps from the inside with Southern Light racing in third place from between horses. That's Sin racing in fourth. Yankee Colony, Kunawa, Skybuster, Marty's Dream, Sailboat Sam from the outside, Action Man also, and Glenn's Message completes the field. Lay laps and Blythe Miller have now gone to the lead. Southern Light with Simon Hobson up now moving through on the inside with punch up on the extreme outside. It's Southern Light on top. Lay laps racing in second place with punch up another length and a half farther back for Roger Horgan racing in third. Action Man races in fourth place with Sin. Yankee Colony sailboat Sam, Kanawha on the inside, Skybuster on the extreme outside, and Blend's message completes the field. On the extreme outside on top is now Laylaps with Blythe Miller aboard. Action Man now challenges Southern Light for second place and moving into second place. Sailboat Sam going well, but Skybuster is now moving best of all for Jonathan Kaiser and moves into third place. It's Laylaps with the lead. Action Man racing in second place. Skybuster in third with Sailboat Sam running in fourth place as they enter the final quarter of a mile. Laylaps with the lead now with about a 3 or 4 length advantage and going easily for Blythe Miller as they turn for home. It's Laylaps on top. Action Man and Teresa Borson now moving to the outside for the drive towards the wire. Laylaps and Action Man with Sten racing in third place. Skybuster from between horses. Laylaps with the lead as they head towards the wire, but here comes Action Man with the third. It's a photo one between Action Man and Laylaps. Okay. The last three are 21, 18, and 19. I'm good.
We'll go. Ready.
They're all in line. And they're off and running. Webster Ballet on the inside. Sports Pass out the middle, of course, with Costly Fun. On the extreme outside, Ball Spirit now moving to into fourth place with Miss Formal and Fair there also. On the extreme outside, Miss Santa Ana Sam. Webster Ballet and Matt McKern racing in second place as Santa Ana Sam flies to the lead under Andrea DeLong. It's Santa Ana Sam now opening up by many. Costly Fun racing in second place with Sports Pass there also. From the inside, Webster Ballet with Loyal Spirit on the outside. Santa Ana Sam now opening up at least a 15 to 20 length advantage. Loyal Spirit racing in second place, but has a lot of ground to make up on the leader. Webster Ballet from the inside races in third place. Sports Pass, here comes Barrel Point on the inside racing in for fifth place with Costly Fun there also. Popular Gigolo, Bennett's Hill, Miss Formal Affair, and Runaway Seattle running last. Still on top, Miss Santa Ana Sam. Laurel Spirit going well in second place for Tim White and making up ground on the leader. Barrel Point races in third place, but here comes Costly Fun and Jack Fisher moving up on the outside to challenge. With Popular Gigolo racing in fifth place. Loyal Spirit now goes to the lead as Miss Santa Ana Sam tires from his early efforts. Costly Fun and Jack Fisher making a move towards the leader. It's Loyal Spirit on top. Costly Fun racing in second place with Barrel Point on the inside in third. Sports Pass racing in fourth place. Loyal Spirit on the extreme outside. Costly Fun saving ground on the inside as they drive towards the wire. It's like Costly Fun has gone to the lead as they head towards the wire. Now coming through on the inside. Sports Pass trying to get there. That's Barrel Point on the outside.
You get 17 and 20, or 20 and 17. One more time.
They're all in line. team outside. Jack Fisher goes to lead, but probably won't. Troy Lively racing in second place on Old Firehouse as they head towards the first fence. Probably won't with the lead. Old Firehouse jumping in second place, approaching Squall in third. Darn Tip Alarm, Special Ham, and Agro Crag as they're strung out, galloping towards the second fence. Probably won't, and Jack Fisher is setting the pace. Old Firehouse racing closest to him in second place. Jonathan Kaiser now moving up on the outside with approaching Squall. The challenge for second. Probably won't over the second fence with the advantage. Old Firehouse running in second place, approaching Squall in third. Darn Tip Alarm racing in fourth place as Agro Craig now moves into fifth place, and Special Ham completes the field. They gallop now towards the third fence. Probably won't by about 4 to 5 lengths. Jumping in second place, Old Firehouse making up some ground on the leader. Approaching Squall is another 3 lengths farther back, racing in third. With Darn Tip Alarm running in fourth place. Agro Crag moving up with Special Ham there also. They gallop down the backside of the course, going easily on the front end, and it probably won't set an easy pace. With about a 3.5 to 4 length advantage over Old Firehouse as they come to the fourth. Probably won't by 3.5 lengths. Old Firehouse racing in second place, approaching Squall from the outside is challenged by Agro Crag. Agro Crag now moves into third place and is moving towards second, with Darn Tip Alarm racing in fifth. At the next fence, it still probably won't, with approaching Squall and Old Firehouse dueling for second place, with Old Firehouse now making up ground on the inside and challenging for the lead. It's Old Firehouse on top, but probably won't right alongside as they head towards the sixth fence. Old Firehouse and Troy Lively with the lead. Agro Crag now racing in second place, approaching Squall. Jonathan Kaiser sitting pretty in third place, well positioned to make a move. Darn Tip Alarm and Andy Wilson racing in fourth place. Probably won't. The early pace setters drop back into fifth. Special Ham is sixth. Old Firehouse and Troy Lively showing the way. Joe DeLozer and Agro Crag racing in second place. Approaching Squall from the outside is in third place, with Darn Tip Alarm close up in fourth, and it's a good ways back to Probably Won't and Special Ham. They straighten away down the backside for the final time and gallop towards the eighth fence. Old Firehouse with Agro Crag within 2 lengths of the lead. Approaching Squall now drawing closer to Agro Crag as Old Firehouse spreads out to about a 4.5 to 5 length advantage. Agro Crag and approaching Squall racing as a team in second and third place, with Agro Crag now dropping back in the third as approaching Squall is making up ground on the leader. Old Firehouse on top as they approach the ninth fence. Agro Crag now moving up again on the outside for DeLozer into second place, with approaching Squall on the inside in third. Darn Tip Alarm, Probably Won't, and Special Ham. They're into the final quarter mile, second fence away from home. Agro Crag now moving up on the outside to try and challenge Old Firehouse, but Troy Lively lets out a notch and Old Firehouse goes back to the lead. Agro Crag racing in second place, approaching Squall on the outside in third. At the last, it's Old Firehouse on top. Agro Crag racing in second place, approaching Squall. Now dropping back and forth, and Darn Tip Alarm races in third. At the wire, it's Old Firehouse by 2.5 lengths. Agro Crag and Darn Tip Alarm. And they're off and running. outside. Newport goes to the lead. Holtzman racing in second place. In towards the first fence. They got 3 times to go around the course. Jack Fisher and Newport with the lead. Setting to the first fence, and they're over. Andy Wilson comes in second place on Holtzman. Newport and Holtzman galloping towards the second fence. They head towards the second fence. Newport has the lead. Holtzman running in second place. They continue that way as they head towards the second. Newport and Jack Fisher are over. Looking back to check and make sure his stablemate made it. He did. Andy Wilson and Holtzman racing in second place. This is the first of 3 times to go around the course. Newport has the lead, making about a 5-length advantage over Holtzman. It's Newport with the lead. Holtzman running in second place as they straighten away down the backside and head now towards the third fence. Newport has led from the start. He sets now for the third, loses a bit of ground there as Holtzman goes well and draws within a length of the lead. Now moving up alongside. They match strides down the backside of the course. Newport and Holtzman dueling as they head towards the fourth fence. They approach the fourth, heads apart on the front end. Holtzman going better and going to the lead on the outside. Newport coming back again on the inside on the flat between fences and regaining the advantage. Newport is about a half length clear of Holtzman, who now moves up alongside as they head towards the fifth. Again, matching stride for a spool, heading towards the fifth fence. Holtzman with a slight advantage on the outside, makes that a bigger than slight advantage as he outjumps his stablemate. Holtzman now under Andy Wilson with the lead. Newport and Jack Fisher racing in second place, and they've got 2 more times to go around the course. Newport racing in second place. Holtzman is the leader. They gallop towards the next fence. It's Holtzman with the lead. Newport running in second place. Heading down towards the fence, Andy Wilson and Holtzman on top. Newport running in second place under Jack Fisher. They're at the fence. Holtzman jumps on the inside, still holds the advantage. Newport racing in second place. Racing up the hill towards the backside of the course. They still got another time to go around after this. Holtzman and Andy Wilson with a 2-length advantage over Jack Fisher on Newport. They straight away down the backside and head towards the 8th fence. Holtzman by 2.5 to 3 lengths over Newport. At the fence, it's still Holtzman with the advantage. Newport now moving a bit closer at the fence, but Holtzman outjumps him and widens that advantage to 3 lengths. Holtzman on top, Newport running in second. They continue that way down the backside of the course, another 1.5 to go around. Holtzman with the lead. Newport running in second place. At the fence, Newport quickens and goes to the lead under Jack Fisher and comes that one well. Newport on top. Now it's going away to a 4.5 to 5 length advantage over Holtzman as they gallop towards the 10th fence. One more time to go around after this. Jack Fisher and Newport now with the lead. Holtzman inching a bit closer to him as they approach the fence. Newport is over with the lead. Holtzman jumping in second place. Still a long ways to go. Newport and Holtzman. They head now towards the 11th fence. Newport still with the lead. Holtzman jumping in second place. Bobbling a bit there, but staying up and now challenging for the lead. Holtzman on top. Newport in second place. Holtzman with the lead. This is the final time to go around it. Holtzman and Andy Wilson showing the way. Newport and Jack Fisher racing in second place. widening that advantage over his stablemate, Newport racing in second place. They go around the turn and head towards the 13th fence. Holtzman and Andy Wilson with a 5-length advantage. Newport racing in second place. Down the backside for the final time, it's Holtzman with the lead. Holtzman over 4 lengths on top of Newport. A little bit more than a half mile to go. They head now towards the 14th fence. Holtzman now widens his advantage to 7 or 8 lengths over Newport. 3/8 of a mile to go. Holtzman with the lead. Newport down pushing in a bit in second place. Jumping well over that one for Jack Fisher and drawing closer to the leader. It's Holtzman on top. Newport making his move in second place now. A length and a half or less separates those two. It's Holtzman on top as they head towards the final fence. Holtzman with the lead. Newport racing in second place. They steady as they come to the last, over the last. Now they'll ride home, or at least gallop home. Holtzman and Newport. Holtzman lengthening strides a bit as they turn for home. Looks like Newport's not going to challenge him. Holtzman with the lead as they head towards the wire. Newport racing in second place. Under a hand ride, under Andy Wilson, Holtzman wins it by 10 lengths. They come to the last, over the last, now they'll ride home, on his gallop home. Holtzman and Newport. Holtzman lifting strides a bit as they turn now. Like Newport not going to challenge him. Holtzman with the lead as they head towards the wire. Newport racing in second place. And they're off for running on the outside Coyote top. That's Charlie's to 1 now. Heading towards the person from the extreme outside. They only stop Charlie's to 1. Speeds up the challenge under Jack Fisher. Running a bit rightly at the first. Tail now moves into second place. Coyote got his third. The speed up right alongside now moving into third place. As Coyote jumps ring. Runs in fourth. Trail Ridge solid fifth. Jack Fisher trying to settle Charlie Dewan on the front end. Jonathan Kaiser sitting on the inside on Coxdale in second place. Feet up to Roger from the outside in third as they jump the second fence. Charlie Dewan with the lead. Now making up ground on the inside is Coxdale in second place. Feet up from the outside now challenging for second and moving into second under Roger Horgan. Charlie Dewan with the lead as they straightaway down the backside. Coxdale in second place, beat up with Paoli Dawson, Quail Ridge Sub. Over the third, Charlie Dewan with about a 2-length advantage. Coxdale doing well for Jonathan Kaiser in second place with beat up close up in third. Paoli Dawson, Alex White now moving close to the leaders, racing in fourth place. They gallop down the backside for the first and 2 times to go around the course. Charlie Dewan setting the pace as they approach the fourth fence. Charlie Dewan and Jack Fisher with the lead. Coxdale racing in second place. At the fences, Charlie Dewan, Coxdale flying over that one and jumping to the lead. Coxdale on the inside, Charlie Dewan now coming back again on the outside to regain command with Coxdale racing in second place, beat up in third, Quail Ridge Sub, and Paoli Doc racing on the team in fourth and fifth places. The leaders are acting over the next. Charlie Dewan by 2 lengths. Coxdale racing in second place, beat up in third, Quail Ridge Sub, and Paoli Doc. They head now towards the 6th fence. Charlie Dewan racing almost every step of the way. On top, Charlie Dewan with the lead. Coxdale racing in second place, beat up in third, Quail Ridge Sub, and Paoli Doc. Raborg racing in third. At the next is Charlie's Dewan with the event is Cocktail Racing in second place. Beat up running in third, Paoli Dock and Quail Ridge Sub. As the race up around the far turn, they've got about 3/4 of a mile yet to go as they head now towards the 8th pit. Charlie's Dewan by 5 lengths. Cocktail Racing in second place. At the fence, it's Charlie's Dewan running and jumping on the front end under Jack Fisher. Cocktail Racing in second place. Beat up Racing in third, Paoli Dock and Quail Ridge Sub. With less than a half mile to go, they head now towards the 9th fence. Charlie's Dewan with about a length and a half advantage over Cocktail, who's going to be in second place for Jonathan Kaiser, and Roger Horgan and Pete Uncle well positioned in third. Into the final 3/8 of a mile, they've got to hurry if they're going to get Charlie's Dewan, who's still going to be there on the front end with a 2-length advantage. Cocktail moving through on the inside. Here comes Beat Up from the outside. 2.5 lengths separates the first 3 horses. Charlie's Dewan running and jumping on the front end. Beat Up going well on the extreme outside. And Cocktail taking ground on the rail. They head towards the final finish. It's still Charlie's Dewan with the lead. Here comes Cocktail and Beat Up. They battle over the last finish. Cocktail winning it again out in front. Beat Up on the extreme outside with Charlie's Dewan with 3 horses. They head towards the wire. It's Cocktail winning this one by 4 lengths. Cocktail, Charlie's Dewan with the lead. Here comes Cocktail and Beat Up. They battle over the last finish. Today's fifth race is now official. They're all in line, and they're off and running. General Mark speeds up on the back of the car to take the lead on the inside. That's the third to the outside. Trying to get on the extreme outside. Denied entry from between horses. General Mark denied entry in the start, so the 3 fighting for the lead. And Oscar Max, Spicy Low, Double Pound, Carrigat, Wham Bang the Sand, and Clarence Toad completing the field. They got less than 7/8 of a mile yet to go. Assurance and Wilson with the lead. Denied entry racing in second place. Double Pound on the outside. Now dropping back into 4th place as General Lark moves through on the inside. That's Spicy Low. Racing in 5th with Oscar Max, Wham Bang the Sand, Clarence Toad, and Carrigat. 10 lengths front to back into the big field with Assurance showing the way. It's Assurance on top. Double Pound now moves up alongside Denied entry with General Lark racing in 4th place. Oscar Max is 5th. Now coming through on the inside is Spicy Low with Wham Bang the Sand looking for racing room between horses. They got less than a half mile to go. Assurance on top. Double Pound right alongside him. Denied entry racing in 3rd place. General Lark coming back again on the outside in 4th place. That's Double Pound now galloping to the lead under Simon High. The flag is up. And they're off and running. Kramer goes to lead under Matthew by that Boca Party now moving up the challenge. With Star Quest behind. Sarah's moment completing the field. They still got a bit more than 7/8 of a mile to go. Boca Party are in good position on the extreme outside gas for traffic races. Now on the lead. On Sarah's moment. Sarah's moment on top. Boca Party running in second place and moving alongside the leader. Josh Beavers goes up on the outside with Star Quester and Kramer completes the tightly bunched field and they got about 3/4 of a mile to go. Okapaya on top. Sarah's moment racing in second place now and challenging for the lead. Okapaya on the extreme outside looking for good ground. Sarah's moment racing in second place about a length and a half off the lead. Star Quester is another 2 lengths farther back to Josh Beavers racing in third. And Kramer completes the 4-horse field as they got a little bit more than a half mile to go. Okapaya is the one to catch, and he's opened up about a 5 or 6 length advantage on Star Quester, who's racing in second place. Kramer and Matthew Wright racing in third. Sarah's moment is shortening strides in fourth place. Okapaya with 3/8 of a mile to go, with a nice lead of about 5 lengths for Star Quester, and Josh Beavers are making up ground as this Kramer on the inside racing in third place. Okapaya with Christie with the lead. Okapaya on top by 5 lengths. Star Quester racing in second place. Kramer in third. A little bit more than an eighth of a mile to go. Okapaya is yet to feel the stick. He's got the lead under Rick Christie. Star Quester making up some ground in second place to hit towards the wire. Okapaya wins this by 4 lengths. Okapaya, Star Quester, Kramer, and Sarah's moment. To Rick Christie. Star Quester making up some ground in second place to hit towards the wire. They're all in line. And they're off and running on the outside. Ivor Gordon goes to the lead. Lexington racing in second place with the Skylark with there also. And Pinkerton with a hit towards the first fence. Jack Fisher setting the pace on Ivor Gordon goes with about a 3 or 4 length advantage over Lexington Ball. And it's more than that now as they speed towards the second fence. Ivor Gordon by 7 or 8 lengths. They're going easily for Tim Miller in second place. Lexington Ball from the inside is third with Pinkerton and Mr. Skylark. As they approach the second fence, Ivor Gordon still with command. Here and there from the outside, Lexington Ball on the inside, those two vying for second place, with Mr. Skylark running in fourth place. And Pinkerton completes the field of 5. They gallop now towards the third fence, straight away down the back side. Ivor Gordon by 7 or 8 lengths. Here and there now drawing a bit closer as they straighten away. Ivor Gordon on top. Here and there now about 5 lengths back, racing in, jumping in second place. Lexington Ball from 6 lengths farther back, racing in third with Pinkerton and Mr. Skylark. First and 3 times to go around the course. They gallop now towards the fourth fence. Ivor Gordon has led every step of the way. Here and there stalking him from second place. Lexington Ball, another 6 lengths farther back, racing in third with Mr. Skylark and Pinkerton jumping in fourth and fifth place. Ivor Gordon by 4. Here and there racing in second place. Lexington Ball in third. Pinkerton and Burlinghouse racing in fourth. And Mr. Skylark is fifth. As they get now towards the fifth, down the hill. Ivory where he's been throughout on top, here and there, has reached the second place most of the way, stalking the leader. 82 moves up alongside Lexington and Ball, those two dueling for third. Mr. Skylark all alone in fifth place. Ivory and Tirandera. Less than a length separates those two. Now more as Ivory sprints away again. Ivory on top, Tirandera racing in second place. Kinkajou from the outside with Lexington and Ball as a team in third and fourth place, and Mr. Skylark is fifth. They gallop around the turn towards the eighth fence. Ivory by 2.5 to 3 lengths over Tirandera, who's got 4 lengths on Kinkajou, now races in third place. They straight away down the backside and jump the next fence. Ivory going well on the front end for Jeffress, has made all the running. Ivory, Tirandera now moving a bit closer on the flat between fences. About a length and a quarter separates those two. As Kinkajou is going evenly in third place, Lexington Ball on the outside in fourth, and Mr. Skylark. We're about at the halfway point. They head towards the ninth fence. Ivory and Tirandera racing in second place. Lexington Ball with Brooke Turkey moving up on the outside with Kinkajou along the side. Those two in third and fourth place, and Mr. Skylark is another 7 lengths farther back, racing in fifth. Ivory still on top as they head towards the 10th. Tirandera moving just a bit closer as they're approaching just the fence. Ivory on top, Tirandera racing in second place, Kinkajou in third, with Lexington Ball racing in fourth, and Mr. Skylark with one more time to go around. Ivory trying to go from flagpole to finish. Ivory with the lead. Tirandera racing in second place. Kinkajou on the outside going well to going top 10 in third. Lexington Ball and Mr. Skylark now drawing closer to the field. About 8 lengths front to back in the 5-horse field. Still anybody's worst race as they head down the hill towards the 12th fence. Ivory with the lead. Kinkajou, Tirandera, they're also in Lexington Ball. Everybody looking for a panel. Ivory still has the lead on the outside. Tirandera racing in second place with Kinkajou and Lexington Ball close up racing in third and fourth place. And Mr. Skylark. This is their final time to go around, and Ivory still has the lead. He's going easily for Jack Fisher. They straighten away down the backside. They head towards the 13th fence. Ivory with the lead. Tirandera now drops back in fourth place as Kinkajou moves up and jumps to the lead from the outside. We got a new leader, that's Kinkajou on top. Ivory now speeding up again and regaining the advantage from the inside. Kinkajou racing in second place with Lexington Ball and Tirandera racing in third and fourth. Mr. Skylark is fifth. They head towards the next. They got less than a half mile to go. At the 14th fence, Ivory has regained the 4-length advantage. Racing in second place is Kinkajou with Lexington Ball in third. Tirandera has dropped back in fourth place, and Mr. Skylark is fifth. Ivory still with the lead. Kinkajou races close to him in second place. Has about 4 lengths to make up in the final quarter mile. They head for the last. Ivory has the lead, but here comes Kinkajou up on the outside, and Lexington Ball racing in third. Jack Fisher lets out an outside Ivory, and he opens up a big lead. It's Ivory with the lead. Mr. Skylark and Tirandera trying to get their Lexington Ball also. They head towards the wire. Ivory still with a comfortable lead at the wire. It's Ivory by 2.5 lengths. 5, 4, 2.